Hey everyone, welcome back to the B-Movie Bunker. We are continuing the 31 Days of Horror with a look at the 2011 movie Stripperland, brought us by Sean Skelling. This one, I kind of wasn't expecting a stellar movie when I first read about it. We have the story of virus has caused most women to turn into carnivorous zombie strippers. This is a send-up of Zombieland, wherein my first issue lies in that you're doing basically a spoof of a spoof. So Zombieland kind of is a send up of zombie films in general, and this is spoofing a spoof, which only mildly works. Which is part of the problem, is that you have kind of doing a spoof of a more serious film, I think works much better than doing a spoof of one that, as I said before, is one itself. On top of the fact that you have, please use practical effects for blood. The CG blood is awful 97.937% of the time. This is a study done by NASA on CG blood, so it looks terrible, especially when you go so over the top with it. Over the top gore looks great when it's practical effects. When you've got the blood geysers that a lot of some of your classic Japanese films do, where you've just got the blood spraying everywhere, but it's practical effects, not CG. And those Japanese films that use CG, shame on you. You have a rich culture, and you should embrace it. There are a few laughing moments. I did get a few chuckles out of this one, so it wasn't like a complete dud and waste of my time. And again, I said I knew going in that I didn't have high expectations for this one, so I didn't have far to fall as far as being let down. It's like I built myself up like, hey, great, it's Zombieland with boobies. That's not why I watch movies. This one I just figured I'd try it just to see what they did, and they did kind of a meh job. On a scale of 1 to 10, it's like when you're having a bachelor party for a friend, and the bride is pretty strict and serious on the whole, I don't want a stripper there, which, fine, I understand that. So instead, one of the guys decides to do, a lap dance, and it's awkward and a little humorous, but then it gets a little too intimate, and, it's like, all of a sudden, penises, touched through pants, of course. But then it's like, whoa, hey, wait a minute, and then everyone has to reaffirm their masculinity for some reason, then you have to talk about football for a while, because that's what we have to do, apparently. And the film is more just kind of awkwardly stumbling around, trying to copy Zombieland in a lot of ways. There are some funny nods to a few other things. There's some nods to not just Zombieland, but also Star Wars and a few other pop culture things as well. So, like I said, it's not a complete failure as a film. It seemed unnecessary is what I'm really getting at. So, and unfortunately, that's all I really have to say about this one. Until next time, stay safe out there in the wasteland, folks.